You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Perry. Today's Tuesday, June 24th. Here's what's up with the weather. Man, it has sure been summer. The weekend felt like summer. Well, it felt like 100 degrees, 105. Give or take a couple of degrees. Yesterday, again, felt like about 100. Not the worst, only about 100 for the heat index. And now every single day we have the chance for thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. And just about every day we have a chance for some rain and thunderstorms overnight as well. And those two things will kind of play off each other to determine just how great the chance of rain is for the next day. And so it's really tough to give a whole lot of certainty to each forecast more than 2 days out. But this morning, there have been some showers floating around out there. The rain and thunderstorms moved in yesterday evening, some showers floating around out there this morning, and then this afternoon, more scattered thunderstorms may start to ignite. So the rain that's around early this morning starts to kind of fizzle out. And then later on in the afternoon, say after 2, they may reignite, become heavy, and cool us off again. And so the rain, when it happens, where it happens, totally determines how hot it gets. Highs, temperature, pretty much range from like 85 to 95 for the forecast high today, just depending on whether or not you get rain or you don't. The humidity, again, will be high. It still feels like about 100 degrees outside again for this afternoon. Wednesday, lower chances of rain. I'm still going to put a slight chance, 20% chance of rain in there. Contrast that with the 50% chance of rain that we're having from this morning through this afternoon. It's 20% again for Wednesday, and highs again like 90 to 95. More confidence that it'll stay dry and just be hot and humid and a little breezy as well. That was the other thing about the weekend that I didn't get to. It was so windy. It was nice, I guess, if you're in the shade and you're getting out of the pool and it almost dries you off quickly. But it was annoyingly windy all weekend long. It is going to be, breezy for the rest of this week. And again, this is my scale of wind speed from low to high. Breezy, windy, gusty. Let's say we went through a windy weekend. It'll be a breezy week. So noticeable wind, but not as crazy as what we just went through. And then it's pretty much like 89 degrees for the forecast high. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like each day it could be in the middle 80s or it could end up being in the lower 90s, depending upon what happens with the afternoon scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then any thunderstorms that happen overnight could leave miniature cold fronts, which then get pushed around by the wind, and then those things getting pushed around cause thunderstorms, and then those thunderstorms then cause more little miniature cold fronts that get pushed around by the wind, and it's just like a crazy domino effect, a chaotic domino effect that is very tough to predict more than about 24 hours out. So that's why I'm just plainly saying chance of showers and thunderstorms every afternoon, about 90 for the high, kind of breezy, hot summertime weather. Kind of like Florida, except we're nowhere near the beach and the ocean. We're near some lakes and pools. So we got that going for us. But I do think early next week we'll finally get a cold front through here. I think maybe Monday or Tuesday we'll finally get a front through here. And so whenever that happens, that'll be a good chance for some widespread showers and thunderstorms, and maybe some strong thunderstorms, just because it's been so hot and humid. And when that heat begins to break, it comes with some energy, of course. And that'll knock us down to the middle 80s for a few days at least, hopefully. And that may not come until next Wednesday or Thursday. So we got that to look forward to. Just kind of a week, rest of this week, stormy at times, hot and humid at times, good old summer weather. But with most of these thunderstorm chances, it's a low chance of them being severe. I'm not too concerned about tornadoes with any of this. Not a good tornadic setup. In fact, it's possible that we have, for the most part, not totally, most part, have said goodbye to the tornado season here in Kansas City. June, especially late June, is wind and hail season. Okay, recapping the forecast. Scattered showers around this morning, scattered thunderstorms possible this afternoon. Highs from the middle 80s to the lower 90s. Probably dry on Thursday, but still can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm. Lower to middle 90s for a high, and then we'll just say 89 degrees for the forecast high temperature. Thursday through next Tuesday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms each afternoon. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at West Weather. Have a good one.